Hello, this is Deb Joyce Meek from Delight of My Art, and it is Wednesday. We are doing mystery stamping at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We get together every Wednesday, so welcome back, everyone. I am pre-recording this, so this one is not live, but I should be back live next week. I am currently at Stampin' Up's convention called On Stage in North Carolina in Raleigh, and so I will probably be sharing lots of pictures if I get a spare moment. So be sure to check my Facebook page, Delight of My Art, to see anything up and coming and exciting. But let's go ahead and get down to the desktop here. We have our cutting directions for this week. If you are on my email list, you should have received this on Monday, or you can see this posted in our Facebook group called Stamp with Delight on Mondays. So again, if you're not on my email list, make sure that you join. You can just go to email.orderwithdeb.com, and there's a quick form that you can fill out so that you'd be on the list to get all of the upcoming news and everything. Let's go ahead and put my face away. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side so I can reference it, but we'll go ahead and get out all of our pieces. And I think I may have, let's see, what did I do with my glue? All right, I'm going to need my liquid glue and my dimensionals, and I think I stuck something on top of it. Just a moment. I did. Oops. I'm pushing buttons on my keyboard. Okay, so here we go. We've got dimensionals and liquid glue. All right, so our card base is going to be a strange size. It's 3.5 by 5.5. So 3.5 wide by 5.5. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side because we're going to need our trimmer for the basic white piece. This piece is going to be 5 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. So we're going to do some scoring on this piece. I'm going to put this on the screen so you can see it. So it's a little bit shorter on this side, 5 inches, 5 1/4. We'll go ahead and put this in here. I'm going to actually, look at this. At the 1 inch, can I point to the 1 and 4, we're going to do on one side, and we're going to flip it over and do the middle two. Let's see if we can do that. All right, so 1 inch. Actually, we should just do it on this side here. 1 inch and 1 inch from both sides. So that's 1 and 4. You can see it's 4 on this side. And now we're going to flip it over. And we're going to do 1 7/8 and 3 1/8. So 1 7/8 is 2 little marks next to the 2 there. And then 3 1/8. So that's 2 lines past the 3. All right, so we have 4. Can you see that? There's 4 score lines there. We will burnish those folds so that you can see them a little bit better. All right, let me get my bone folder out here. And we're going to, if it's an indent, that's the one you fold into a mountain. And if it's a valley, if it's a bump, we scored on the other side, we're going to make it into a valley. So we're going to go valley, mountain, mountain, valley, depending on which way you have your cardstock. Now it's supposed to do this. So let's go ahead and burnish those folds. Oh, I can't imagine what I'm actually doing right now. Well, because I'm pre-recording this. Where am I right now? What cool things am I seeing on stage? I'm super excited. All right, so let's go ahead and fold this one here. Okay, so here is what we have. Let's go ahead and make this a little flatter. We're going to want the bumpier side in the middle here, just like this. And then we're going to get out a piece of basic white 3 1/8 by 1 1/4. We're just going to put this off to the side for a second. Now we're going to get out DSP number 1, which is 1 inch wide by 5 inches tall. And another piece 2 7/8 wide by 1 inch tall. I do have the wide and tall just in case you have a directional paper, and it did matter for one of my alternate ones. So this one is wide and this one is tall. So you might even guess what we're doing at the moment. So let's go ahead and not put this on anything yet. This is, we're not going to glue anything yet. We're just gonna get all of our pieces out. All right, so we need coordinating cardstock number 1. So that it coordinates with DSP number 1. And so I chose Early Espresso just to go along with our card base here. And I do think that this should go on this piece. This is gonna go this way. So all of these pieces go like this and like this. So let's go ahead and glue these pieces all together like that. This one doesn't have a white background for a certain reason that you shall soon see. It's a mystery. So here we go. I feel like I've seen this card a lot lately, and it makes sense because it's the time of year where you probably would see this card more and more, but I feel like the one that I'm doing is just a little bit easier. It's going to have less pieces. But you could always decorate things more or less as you want. Okay, so here we have those two pieces. I love this paper. It's the Woven Textures DSP that's new in the online exclusives. I absolutely love it. By the way, if you didn't see my video yesterday on how to make this adorable basket using the Woven Textures, look at that, then make sure that you check that out. If I can figure out how to link that video, I'll do that, but I'm not sure how to do that on a live video. All right, so anyway, we have our pieces here. We can actually glue this piece to the middle right there. Let's do that. So now it has a white background. See? It does have a white border. It's just that center piece right there. I'm sure you're all guessing in the comments what this card fold is. All right, and then we have DSP number 2. Again, some more pieces from that Woven Textures, and then coordinating cardstock number 2. So I'll tell you the measurements for these. This piece of DSP, did I say? I think I did. This piece was 1 1/8 wide by 5 1/8 tall. This piece of DSP was 3 inches wide by 1 1/8 tall. Nope, that was the coordinating cardstock. The DSP is 1 inch and the mat is 1 1/8. This DSP, just follow the, I've got all of the directions. This is why I don't talk. It's all typed out for you. The DSP number 2 is 3/4 of an inch wide by 5 inches tall. And there's 2 of them. So that's why I have those 2. And then the coordinating cardstock number 2 is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So 7/8 inch wide by 5 1/8 inch tall. This is basic beige right here. So we're just going to mat these 2 on here. Like so. You can see I stamped on the other side. I just used some scraps. Nobody's going to see that. It's okay. Oh no, is this too long? What's happening? Oh, this is too long. This needs to be 5 inches and it's too long. We'll just snip that. I guess I miscounted when I measured that. We're just gonna eyeball it. It's pretty close. Whoop. Whoops. All right, it's supposed to be 5 inches tall. Then it will fit right on this mat. There's a lot of measurements on this one. All right, I'll put the directions again at the end, but they're also in the video description and they're in your email inbox if you're on my email list. And they're in your written tutorial if you are getting the Easter retreat in a box. And I'll link back to this video. So hello to everybody getting the Easter box so I can put this away. Boop, there. Okay, so we have these 2 pieces here, and we're going to put those on the side. Did this slide? All right, we're going to mount these right here, just like that. And we're going to leave these 2 panels blank. This is where I think everybody else was filling in and putting more patterns and then putting the same pattern in all 5 of the different spots. I want 2 different ones here. And then these 2 I want to be the same. and then these to be blank. I think that will kind of help everything to stand out a little bit better and also be quicker to put together. Of course, you can always decorate to your heart's content and decorate every single panel. Just know that all the measurements here are 1/8 of an inch different from each other. So if you wanted to do this panel, you'd have to measure that panel and then go in 1/8 of an inch for the mat, and then the DSP. Woo, I'm sliding all over the place. Liquid glue. Okay, so here we have this. We've got a little mountain here. We're going to take this piece, and you probably guessed it, we're going to make a cross because it is just about Easter time. So let's go ahead and put that on there. I'm just going to eyeball in the middle here, just like this. I'm going to give that a press and get it right in the middle. Oops. So I'm kind of looking at my score lines over here and here. So if it crosses over the score line just a hair with that white piece. So that helps me find the exact middle there. And so now we can put this whole piece on our base. And if you look at this, you go, oh no, I've cut the base wrong. It's not wide enough. Trust me, it does work. I thought I did it wrong, and then I was remaking one of my alternatives, and I go, oh no, I did it wrong. And it was right both times, so don't worry about it. So we're gonna do one side and at a time. So this border on the base is going to be wider than that 1/8 inch. It's going to be a 1/4 inch difference. So you can see that it's a little bit wider than that white strip there. That is on purpose. That's exactly where it should go. Just make it even all the way around. And then when we put this one on, we're going to fold that whole side over and then flap this down. This should fit just perfectly on there like that. Okay, so we're going to do one side and then the other side. So we'll start with this left side. I'm going to put some adhesive here on this side. You can use liquid glue, or you can use Stampin' Seal Plus or tear and tape, whatever your preferred method is. Write down your preferred method. What do you like to use when you're putting together fun fold cards that kind of need a little extra oomph, a little extra strength? It's probably one of those that you would use. Let me know if you prefer liquid glue or Stampin' Seal Plus or tear and tape. All right, so there is side number 1. And now we can do the other side. So I'm going to fold this white panel down completely flat. And then we're going to, actually, we're just going to lift this. We're going to lift this. That's how we're going to put it flat, but I don't want to bend. This actually goes right over that seam there, so I don't want to bend the end there. So we'll add glue and then fold it flat. Okay, so we're going to fold that flat and then let this go down. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. All right, so there is our base. Cute. Very rustic, right? Now we can decorate. We have a, let's see, we have a decorated white circle about 2 inches. And then we also have a white piece that's 3 1/4 wide by 5 1/4. So that's the back. And then we have our decorated circle. So the decorated circle is going to go here. I did add a mat to that. So I think the outer side is about 2 inches, 2 1/4 perhaps. So we're going to put that up on dimensionals. There's my dimensionals. I put them aside at the beginning, didn't I? All right, we're going to add dimensionals to this piece because I know I'm going to cover up this middle section. So that's definitely a safe spot to put. Look at this, and I can even lay it flat so I can give it a good press. Okay, so we've got this piece. He is risen. Just like that. And then this is going to go on the back. And that fits perfectly on the back there. So I'm going to show you some alternatives here coming up using the same paper pack and then another one, but they're all pretty rustic. I love our rustic papers. Okay, so again, this whole paper pack is called Woven Textures. That's new. Isn't that cute? All right, so let me know which one is your favorite. Oh, we got to add some dots. Let's do some of these pecan pie ribboned dots. I'm going to add, oops, I can't get it off. I'm going to get my take your pick tool. Where are you? Take your pick. Well, where is it? Oh, it's hiding. It's hiding. This has a little bit of putty on the end, so you can just press and lift, which is pretty cool, and then stick it where you want it. Love that. If you don't have nails, or if you have fake nails, or have gotten your nails done, it's hard to pick up all these little things. I don't have my nails done because I'm not fancy like that. But if you do, then you know how to pick up these things. So just kind of push down and then scoot, and it will just kind of pick it up for you. If your putty isn't sticky anymore, you can advance the putty, just kind of rip off the end and then twist, and it will give you a new little piece of putty coming out, and you just kind of mash that to the end there, and then you'll be able to scoot the next piece. There. And I got a little lid here too. So take your pick tool. That's in my Stampin' Up store at orderwithdeb.com. And we have an ordering special going on right now. If you're watching this live, we have mystery boxes. So definitely check that out. I've got all the information posted, and it's being emailed as well. So you'll be getting lots of goodies in the mail if you place an order this week, because I'm at On Stage and I wanted to share my joy with you. Okay, so here is card number 1. Please vote on your favorite. I'm going to show you the alternatives here. Here is card number 2 using the same paper. So you could create either one of these using the pieces that are in the Easter retreat in a box. And then card number 3, whoops, I gotta grab this. This one's actually using the exact same pieces as this card, but using a different paper and stamp set. So the Easter greetings here is from the, what is that little critter set? The Storybook Friends has the little Easter greetings. And then the little lilies here are all part of this same stamp set, which is escaping my mind at the moment. Oh, it's right here. Faith Collection. I keep forgetting the name of it. So we got the back of these also. God is love. We got the little shining spots at the top there. And then this one, he is risen. So let me know your favorite, 1, 2, or 3. We've got some beautiful Easter cards here. They almost stand up on the table. Not quite. They're kind of tipped forward just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of here. So it's kind of tipping forward just a smidge. But they still kind of stand up. If you wanted to, you could put it in like a one of those card holders, or like a business cards, like where you hold a business card. It'd probably fit in one of those or something. So there's those cards. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you are interested in the Easter retreat in a box, make sure that you send me a message. You can email me, debjoysmeek@delightofmyart.com, or you can message me on Facebook. Again, you can find me at Delight of My Art. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned again for more pictures coming from On Stage. And I appreciate all of you. Make sure that you vote for your favorite card. All right, have a blessed day. Bye, guys.